Even from a distance, this monumental amphitheatre dominates the Tunisian city of Djem, the ancient Punic settlement of Thysdrus, in the heart of the later Byzantine Empire. Apart from those in Rome and Verona, this huge stone amphitheatre is the largest of its kind, and also the largest on African soil, a masterpiece of ancient building technique. Thysdrus was one of the largest cities in ancient Africa, and during the 2nd and 3rd centuries BC, was also one of the most prosperous cities in the Roman Empire, and was designated as a colony of Rome. The cultivation of olives and the production of olive oil for Rome were the reasons for the city's newfound prosperity that continued for many centuries. Olive oil was particularly valuable in ancient times. It was not only used as a food, but also as burning material for lamps and the production of soaps and essences. With the agreement of the Roman Senate, the city's wealthy inhabitants for a short time assisted Gordianus to become Roman emperor, and as a symbol of their prosperity, paid for the erection of the huge amphitheatre. Because of the region's climate, the impressive building has retained its original colour. The gigantic oval structure could accommodate 30 to 40,000 spectators on several levels. Three colonnades, each with 30 arcades, that once stood one on top of the other, formed the outer walls. Around 2/3 of the 36-metre-tall colonnades are still intact, up to a wide opening in the northwestern side, which occurred in 1695 during a Berber rebellion. Although the amphitheatre was used as a stone quarry for many centuries, it is better preserved than the Coliseum of Rome, and in near perfect condition. But before construction of the amphitheatre could be completed, the downfall of the city had begun. 238 AD, the city was the origin of a momentous rebellion. The owners of several large plantations rebelled against Rome to prevent the introduction of a tax on olive oil. But the rebellion was quashed without mercy, and Thysdrus was plundered by the Romans. From that time, the city became a province of Rome, and its greatness was confined to glorious memories of its golden years. At its zenith, there was much entertainment in the city. There were sports contests. Cheered by the crowd, gladiators walked proudly into the arena to pit their courage and strength against wild animals. The dungeons for those who were condemned to death, and the animal cages and gladiators' quarters are still recognizable. How many Christians had been killed and sacrificed to the applause of the crowd? And how much distress and human tragedy has taken place in this Coliseum? The evidence of a time in which might and wealth were always on show, and a revolution that for a short time influenced the entire Roman Empire. On display in a nearby museum, there are well-preserved floor and wall mosaics. Baroque in appearance, some represent the late Roman mythological designs of those imperial times. A little distance from the large amphitheatre are the ruins of an older and much smaller one that had most likely been constructed at a much earlier time. The wealth of the city has long since gone, but its colossal heritage has been preserved forever. The fascinating amphitheatre of Djem.